Hi everyone, welcome back for another episode of Introducing. Today we are looking at Ophelia, this 2021 Model S in Redwood and Spalted Maple.
I gotta cool home, I gotta get behind the wheel, I gotta find someone to love to teach me how to feel.
So once again, before we get started, we're going to pair whiskey and guitars, and as we've got a Redwood guitar, which has got a little something special hiding under the hood, let's say, we're going to go with something a little different for me. This is Redbreast. This is an Irish whiskey sent over to me by a very dear friend, and something that I typically wouldn't buy for myself, so it's always nice to surprise the taste buds. And this one certainly doesn't disappoint. So as with a lot of Irish whiskies, it's sweet, it's spicy, but there's a woodiness under there as well.
Don't look back, you'll never learn. I ought to find some peace in my mind. Well, you better make that money on time. I got friends in high places, and I got friends with high faces. Who's really satisfied? But I haven't seen my father in a while. I can hear a thing when they say better days are coming. Oh, what a mess I'm in. I guess
So Ophelia, this is a really interesting guitar. It's based loosely on a Wilmot Nichols signature model, but also takes inspiration from the very first Model M, a guitar that I built a few years ago now called Red, that unsurprisingly had a Redwood top, and a really cool set of Spalted Maple that was given to me by Irvin Samoji. So we decided to kind of mix the two, and we came up with this rather special instrument. So the really special Redwood top on this guitar is the sister top to the one that I used for Wilmot Nichols' very first Model S Jupiter. We've got some really subtle, kind of understated Macassar ebony for the fingerboard, matching bridge and head cap. The grain is continuous. We have got some of the really lovely green patina copper, which has been purfled with copper as well, and it's also lined on the sound hole. We have got some antique Brazilian mahogany for the neck. We've got some Scheller open geared tuners in brass with some really lovely delicate snakewood buttons, but the star of the show, the real party, is in the back and sides. This is some North American Spalted Maple, and as I mentioned in the introduction there's something a little special going on with this. With Spalted Maple, the crazy cool patterns that we're seeing here are actually caused by fungi that start to attack the wood once the tree has fallen. Once the wood is processed and dried and seasoned, the fungi dies, but we are left with this really cool pattern. But it doesn't do much for the structural integrity of the maple. So to reintroduce some structure, this is the very first hybrid back inspired by a fantastic luthier, Mike Baranek. He introduced me to the idea of laminating woods like maple onto a really fantastic tone wood, Wenge. So we have the tonal qualities of Wenge, the structural qualities of Wenge, but the beauty of this Spalted Maple, and I think it's worked really, really well. I'm very happy with this sound, and I think my client will as well. So there you go, hybrid back technology. The sides on this guitar are particularly striking. We've got some incredible flame happening here with just a subtle kind of introduction of some of the spalting on there. This really is a knockout set of wood. I'm really very happy with how this guitar has come together. I think it sounds great. Fantastic little guitar. So until next time, take care.
5 years time, all I this time. Well, all I wanna be is just fine.